It was supposed to be a quiet Sunday afternoon in 1859, right there in Lafayette Square, practically in the shadow of the White House. Then, this powerful congressman comes storming through the park like a man possessed and spots his wife's lover, that smooth-talking district attorney, just strolling along like nothing's wrong. And something inside him just snapped. "You villain!" he bellows, voice shaking with rage. "You've dishonored my house, and now you're gonna die for it!" He rips a pistol out. First shot goes wild. The guy lunges forward, grabbing at his coat, begging like hell. The congressman shakes him off and pulls the trigger again. This time, the bullet slams into his body, hard. Key staggers back, blood already gushing, screaming in blind panic. "Murder! Don't murder me! Murder!" But the husband doesn't stop. Cold fury in his eyes. He steps closer and fires 2 more shots at point-blank range. Blood pools fast on the sidewalk while the man collapses in the grass, gasping his last breaths right there in broad daylight. This wasn't some back alley killing. This was a deadly love triangle that ended in public execution. And the killer almost walked away clean. The deadly triangle. It started with a beautiful young wife stuck in a cold, loveless marriage to an ambitious older congressman named Daniel Sickles. Her name was Teresa. Her lover was Philip Barton Key, son of the guy who wrote the Star-Spangled Banner. Charming, well-connected, and married to high society. The affair was reckless. Secret meetings, handwritten love letters passed in secret, and a handkerchief waved from the window as their little signal. For months, it went on in the shadows of Washington, D.C., until one day, the congressman gets an anonymous note that rips his whole world apart. His wife had betrayed him. When he confronted her, she broke down completely and wrote a full confession. Every painful detail. Reading those words must have felt like a knife twisting in his gut. The betrayal cut deep. Jealousy turned into something ugly and violent. In his mind, only blood could fix what had been broken. The murder in Lafayette Square. On February 27, 1859, the congressman loaded 2 pistols and went looking for revenge. He finds Philip Barton Key walking in Lafayette Square. The moment is instant and ugly. "You have violated my bed!" he shouts as the first shot rings out. Key freezes, then lunges, grabbing the coat and begging for his life. The second bullet hits him hard. Blood soaks through his clothes instantly. In pure terror, he screams, "Murder! Don't murder me! Murder!" The desperate cries echo across the park for everyone to hear. But the husband is past the point of caring. He steps right up and fires 2 final shots, point blank into the chest and groin. Key collapses onto the grass as blood spreads beneath him. Bystanders just stand there, frozen, watching the man struggle for his last breaths. They rush him to a nearby club, but it's already too late. The congressman stands over the body for a moment and calmly hands himself over to the police, still convinced he did what honor demanded. The sensational trial. The trial turned into one of the biggest scandals the country had ever seen. In a packed courtroom, the defense tried something new. They argued temporary insanity from the overwhelming pain of betrayal. It was the first big case in American history to use that defense. The whole thing was pure drama. Teresa's tear-stained confession was read out loud, destroying her reputation in front of everyone. Witnesses spilled every humiliating detail. The newspapers ate it up like candy. After weeks of testimony and public outrage, the jury only needed 1 hour to decide. And they let him walk free. A powerful man had gunned down his rival in broad daylight, and society basically shrugged and said, "Fair enough." This case peeled back the ugly side of 19th century honor, jealousy, and so-called justice. A love triangle so poisonous it ended with 4 gunshots practically on the White House lawn, and a killer who walked away because his rage was considered too human to punish. Which part hit you hardest? The betrayal, the public shooting, or the fact that he got away with it? Drop it in the comments. If this one left you feeling uneasy, hit like, share it, and subscribe for more dark stories from history. Thanks for watching. Stay curious, and maybe keep a closer eye on the people closest to you.